Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Akima and I have lost over 80 pounds and I'm currently on my journey to 200 pounds. This video is definitely for anyone who feels overwhelmed when they hear the words meal prep. In this video, I'm going to be breaking everything down so it feels realistic, doable, and you can meal prep like a pro. Especially if you're someone who is trying to lose weight but they're having trouble just staying consistent. So if you ever felt like you don't know where to start, this video is definitely for you. So don't forget to go ahead and subscribe, like this video, and turn on notifications so you do not miss another video. Also, I want you to comment below what has been your current experience with meal prepping. What are you struggling with? What are some questions that you have? But let's go ahead and get into it. I started meal prepping about a year ago and it has completely transformed my life. I'm going to take you through 5 steps that you can start today to start your meal prep journey and really start your weight loss journey with full confidence. The first step is to be clear on your why. A lot of people aren't consistent because they are not disciplined, and a lot of people are not disciplined because they do not know their why. You need to ask yourself, what did you do to contribute to where you're at right now? For me, I thought it was just about losing weight, but then when I started looking inward, I realized it was way bigger than that. I started to lose my confidence. I eventually started to hate the way that I looked, and at that point I knew there was a problem. I really didn't recognize myself anymore, and I really was starting to lose myself as a person. But let's not forget, it also was financial, because sometimes it got really expensive. So in this first step, I want you to go ahead and set 3 goals. Set a goal physically. It can be to feel strong and confident again, or it could be to lose X amount of pounds. Go ahead and set a mental goal, rebuilding your self-worth. And then go ahead and get you a financial goal, like stop eating out as much. 3 goals, and that's all for step 1. Step 2 is building a simple meal plan. When I first started, I made meal planning very complicated and I spent way too much money. Now, I like to keep it simple. You're gonna pick 2 to 3 staples that you're always going to buy. This just makes grocery shopping a heck of a lot easier. You're gonna pick 2 to 3 protein, carbs, veggies, and fats. In the weight loss world, these are your macros. You wanna make sure you're watching how much protein, carbs, and fat you take in your body. That's why we make it simple by rotating the same amount of things. For example, for your protein, you can do chicken and fish. For your carbs, you can do rice and potatoes. For your vegetables, you can do broccoli and spinach. And for your fats, you can do nut butter or almond butter, or you can do avocados. You don't need to make 12 different recipes. You don't need to buy a bunch of different things. Just keep it simple and limit it to 2 to 3 things to make meals that you enjoy. Step 3 is all about the pantry and stocking your kitchen like a pro. Your environment definitely needs to match your goals. I love to bulk shop at places like Sam's Club and Costco, and I buy all my proteins, vegetables, and carbs in bulk. But I have to say, I'm human as well, and I don't always like to meal prep. I don't always like to cook from scratch, and that's why I keep Hungryroot in rotation. I typically use Hungryroot once a month just so I don't have to meal prep and I can save myself some time. Hungryroot is a grocery delivery service that also helps you meal plan. It sends you fresh groceries and recipes all based on your health goals. So instead of planning the meals and shopping for it, they do it all for you. Most of the meals that I get take about 10 to 15 minutes to make, and it's perfect for anyone who has busy days or families because you get to eat healthy without overthinking it. When you're signing up, you take a short quiz that goes over your weight loss goals and your dietary preferences. Then their algorithm builds you a smart cart, and you can also tweak it if you want before it's delivered, and then it gets delivered straight to your door. And they have thousands of recipes, including high protein, anti-inflammatory, even gluten-free options. Most of the ingredients are already pre-portioned. It's just so easy and so simple to do. So if you want to experience stress-free grocery shopping, go ahead and use code Akima and you can save 40% off your first box with Hungryroot. And be sure to try their tiramisu cheesecake, y'all. That is my favorite high protein snack. Now let's go ahead and go to step 4, which is basically cooking your meals. Here you'll have 2 options. You can cook your proteins and your carbs in bulk and then cook your veggies as you go. This is called the bulk prep option. The second option is prepping all your meals individually. You can either prep once a week, and that would be for 5 days a week, or you can prep twice a week, usually on a Sunday and 1 weekday, which is typically on a Wednesday. This is definitely if you get tired of eating the same meals and you want to be more strict with your meal prep. Whereas if you prep once a week, you typically only prep for the work week, which is Monday through Friday, so you're more flexible on the weekend. I've done both. Honestly, it just depends on my schedule and the time of the month, but I have both on rotation. It's just part of my routine. The final step step 5 is to making all of this a weekly routine. You cannot meal prep once and then just expect to lose 10 pounds. It has to become part of your routine. It has to become part of your daily system. Now, I honestly don't like when I don't meal prep because I waste a lot of money and then that's how I fall off of track. So for me, I grocery shop every Saturday religiously and I meal prep every Sunday religiously. It doesn't matter if I'm prepping for the whole week. It doesn't matter if I'm prepping for 3 days. I always meal prep on Sunday. I also like to make it fun. On Saturdays when I go grocery shopping, me and Dominic start the day going to Starbucks and getting our favorite drinks. Right now, I am loving this matcha flavor, but I love to reward myself because now it's part of my routine. Every Saturday, I know I get my Starbucks drink because I'm about to be productive, meal plan, grocery shop, and get ready for the next week ahead. So that's basically my 5-step process on how to start meal prepping. And don't forget, if you want to try Hungryroot, use code Akima and you'll get 40% off of your first box. And don't forget to subscribe so you do not miss another weight loss tip or meal prep video. I'll see you guys in the next video.